2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W again. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Porzingis, Book Knight out there with Anunoby, and it's Law in at the guard position. Porzingis can't hit. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Among the chief items of concern is the scoring versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. Coach said he can beat you facing up, back to the basket, running to the rim. Defensively, we have to keep him in our sights at all times. We'll see if all that extra attention pays off. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Thompson. Well, we've seen a lot of workload adjustments for the top players in the past few years, Clark, especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, and that's probably a smart thing to do, Kevin. I really wish the league would cut back on the number of games, period. I know that's toothpaste that's already out of the tube, but I really believe if you cut 10, 12 games off the regular season, it would be great for everybody. Can't do it. It is a long season, so whenever you can massage minutes of your top players, I think that's a good thing. Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Law. Pass to Anunoby. Porzingis inside. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against the Magic in Orlando. Here's Thompson, and it's Seattle with another.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Porzingis passes to Law. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Two on the clock. Nailed from three-point land. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Hasselhoff. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's Law. And here is Bouknight. The pass to Law. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bouknight. A three-pointer, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Throws it up high, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Pelicans trail by 7. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
Passes it to Anunoby. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. That's tipped.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Law to the inside. And it's blocked. Driving to the basket. He gets it in there.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Bouknight. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Law. Back to Porzingis. The basket good off the assist from Law.
Well, it appears to me that pressure doesn't get to Porzingis, guys. In fact, you could actually make the case it makes him sharper and more focused.
Now here's Barnes. Out to Thompson. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Hasselhoff. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now, Anunoby. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Bouknight. Not 3 off the mark.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Making a switch here. Starks is checked in. Here's Starks. Here's Law. Porzingis trying to get free. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Law. And no good. Good D by Barnes. Seattle leading by 9. He kicks to Thompson. Driving inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Thompson's got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Over to the left wing. Here's Porzingis. They get it back. It's deflected. Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. That one goes. Count it. He's got 8. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Seattle.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Long lays it up and banks it in. Long's got his second bucket of the night.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Started by Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Penbay. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Yeah. Tighten it up, fellas.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
That free throw, no good. And the Pelicans making a change here. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Here's Barnes. The pass to Irving. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in. And Seattle leads by 13.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Law. He's covered by Thompson. Baisley passes to Lawrence. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Seattle. They're on a 14-6 run. Barnes dishes to Thompson. He takes it in, and Thompson throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Law. 7 points in the game. Good work there as it goes.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Seattle. It's a 13-point game. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Starks outside. Fade away. And the shot falls short this time. Seattle leading by 13. On its way from Irving for 2. Here's Hayes. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Starks against Irving. Law the pass to Starks. Here's Law. Over Hayes. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Law misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Irving. Drives to the hoop. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Law. Lays it up off the glass. Law's got his third basket of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Irving. Back to Hayes. Starks with the rebound.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Pass to Arnold. Over Thompson. And so it's Seattle, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Pelicans trail by 11. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Seattle. Here's Baisley, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now, here is Starks. Here's Lawrence. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Seattle leading by 11. Irving looking over the floor. Rob. Inside, here's Starks, and it's blocked. Here's Hilliard. Pass to Hayes. That shot off the mark, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Here's the teardrop. A shot by Starks, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And that one, good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Pelicans with possession here after the basket by Seattle. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot. Starks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
It's stolen. Here's Torres. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Seattle leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Grimes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities. Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Starks against Irving. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6'8" or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
Here's Grimes. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And here is Bouknight. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the pass to Torres. 6 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
13 feet away. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Pelicans trail by 16. Passes it to Bouknight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And that one falls for Bouknight. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Hilliard. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Anunoby after the basket by Seattle. Porzingis, and the shot is long. Pass to Hilliard. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. 7 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 19. Pass to Bouknight. Unloads from 13. Here's Porzingis. Goes up again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second team foul.
The Pelicans have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the first one drops.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
He's perfect from the line this time.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's Dobadovic. Hasselhoff, headed by Porzingis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And Seattle leads by 19.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Torres. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Seattle shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ross checked in, and so he makes both from the line.
I remember playing with guys like Deion.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Here in Big D, basking under the moonlight, and we check out, and we have a
VA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking note.
He is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Alan. Now the starting group for the visitors. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And for the Mavericks. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And here are the Mavericks now. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bey. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Puts it up from 12. Good as the jump shot falls.
And just such an accurate shooter. I mean, give Luka any room to get his shot off, and he'll take it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Bey. Coming off a 12-point game. Doncic, no good. Up top, Wiggins. Covered by Johnson. It's stolen away. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pounded by Wiggins. Clock is at 3. And here's Doncic outside. Another miss by Doncic.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Right side Murray. Shot is up. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.